Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is expensive. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. It can be very hard for users to tell the difference between human users and bots. And this can cause people to form inaccurate ideas about what everybody else is thinking. Okay, so we've simply highlighted the word tell today. Now we use tell to express that something is recognized or discerned. In this context, tell does not refer to words being spoken. So, listen very carefully. tell은 뭔가를 알아차리고 인식하고 있다고 할 때 쓰인다. Alright? 이런 경우에는 tell 말하다랑 다른 의미예요. So, in this situation, it is a different meaning to the word tell as in 말하다. So, if we look at an example here, I can tell that Stan has been drinking because he's speaking strangely. Stan이 말을 이상하게 하는 것을 보니 술을 조금 마신 것 같아요. So, in this situation, we're not talking about 말하다. We're talking about what I mentioned before, which is tell는 뭔가를 알아차리고 인식하고 있다고 할 때 쓰인다. So, I can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. What? They taste the same to me. They taste totally different. Totally different. Anyway, 저는 콜라랑 펩시의 차이점을 알 수가 없어요. 둘 다 맛이 똑같아요. No, they're not. They're so different. They're so different. Coke, 100%. I like Pepsi, but Coke all the way with Coke. Okay, moving on to 2번 now. This can make a company's engagement metrics look great even when an advertising campaign is headed for failure. Okay, as you can see, I've highlighted headed for. So use headed for to express that something or somebody is moving towards a certain fate. Certain fate. Headed for 누군가가 무언가가 무엇을 할 운명이다. So that's what fate means. 운명. So I'm worried that Bill and Lisa may be headed for a breakup. 저는 빌리랑 리사가 헤어질 운명 같아서 걱정돼요. So, moving towards a certain fate. If Anders doesn't stop shoplifting, he may be headed for jail. Anders는 조도를 멈추지 않는다면 감옥에 갈 운명이에요. Because eventually, you will get caught. Alright, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. I can tell that is fake. Remember, tell in this situation 이런 경우에는 말하다 아닙니다. So tell tell은 뭔가를 알아차리고 인식하고 있다고 할 때 쓰인다. tell 말하다랑 다른 의미예요. So in this situation, I could say that I can tell that watch is fake. 저 시계는 가품인 것을 알 수 있어요. I know that. 2번. Most people can't tell the difference between him and him. Let's say my brother and me. 대부분의 사람들은 제 동생과 저를 구분하지 못합니다. I don't know, maybe because we look so similar. 3번. I worry that one friend of mine might be headed for So remember, headed for was your fate, right? Your 운명. So 누군가가 무언가가 무엇을 할 운명이다. So I worry that one friend of mine might be headed for, let's say, a troubled future. So So 제 친구 중 한 명이 힘든 미래를 맞이할까봐 걱정됩니다. Now, what that troubled future is, I don't know. Just a troubled future. 4번. If doesn't stop, she or he may be headed for trouble. Let's say, if Sandy doesn't stop drinking, she may be headed for trouble. 샌디가 술을 끊지 않는다면 힘들어질 운명이다. So maybe her future will be very bad. I don't know. Alright, now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. Have you ever gotten comments and likes on social media from somebody you didn't know? How did you respond? SNS에서 모르는 사람한테 댓글이나 좋아요를 받아본 적이신가요? 어떻게 반응하셨나요? All the time. Isn't that what social media is for? Social media is to bring all these people together, strangers. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. I don't know if the person who wrote the question has a social media, but yeah, I mean, everybody, unless they have their profile on private, has gotten a comment or a like from somebody that they didn't know, because that's just the way social media works. How do you respond? You, in most cases, ignore it. If the person seems nice enough, then if they commented, maybe you comment back. It's not a big deal. Being a YouTuber, being a person who is on TV and radio sometimes, I often get people liking my posts or commenting on my posts, and that's just a normal part of the job now. So, yeah. 2번. How would you respond if your favorite social media platform started charging a fee? 당신이 가장 좋아하는 SNS 플랫폼이 수수료를 부과하기 시작한다면 어떻게 반응하겠습니까? Yeah, not great. I use Instagram a lot. They do have certain paid things that you can do. Like if you wanted to promote something, you can pay Instagram to promote your ad or whatever. Yeah, I'm not interested in going and getting the blue tick, the verification. No one needs to know. Like, no one's gonna confuse me with somebody else. I'm no one special. I'm just an average person anyway, so I don't need a blue tick to confirm that I'm this person. Even if I were to be famous, which I don't think I'll ever become. But yeah, if they started charging, I wouldn't be very happy. I would try and use a different platform. I definitely would be using the platform only for what it has for free subscribers, not for, like what X is doing, basically. But luckily, Instagram at the moment has kept it free, and therefore I don't have to pay anything, and hopefully they stay that way. But who knows, because social media is always changing, and you never know what could happen next. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Pensive.
Pensive.
Bought.
Bought.
Toxic.
Toxic.
Engagement metrics.
Engagement metrics.
Cash flow.
Cash flow.
Vote with one's feet.
Vote with one's feet.